So Claude is introducing Model Context Protocol, and I personally think this is a game changer concerning AI agents and the development of AI agents. Why? I'm gonna show you right now. So what exactly is it? Well, basically you are able to do very cool things with the Claude app. So here you have the Claude app you can download. If you scroll down this page, which I will post in the description below, of course, you will see that Claude has a desktop app which you can download for Windows and for Mac. And then for this Claude app, you have different protocols. And what kind of protocols you have? You have, for example, you can give Claude the ability to search, to fetch, and to fetch things. You have like a file system, you have the GitHub repository, you can control, and many, many more things, which you can easily read here. And I think in my next videos actually go through some more. So let's jump right into it, and I'm gonna show you what is actually possible. So what is possible now is, for example, a web search. So here, if you have a normal Claude and you ask it, what is the recent Bitcoin price, then it will give you the answer, sorry, I don't have access to current Bitcoin prices. But if you do the same and you have installed those protocols, then you can just do that, and then it's getting you the actual Bitcoin price. So it's doing a research. You have to permit these things. It's still in beta, so it's not perfectly yet, of course, but I think it's very, very amazing. So in this case, we just allow it, and then it will get us the Bitcoin currently trading at this price and has this market cap. So it's actually getting us the most recent data. So what we want to do now, another thing what I want to show you is the ability to control GitHub. So with this, it's kind of, well, you have like a full developer team, those agents who are doing things for you. And right now I'm going to show you how it's actually working. So what we want to do is create me a new GitHub repo for my crypto project. Yeah, call it my cryptos. I would just say it, call it cryptos. And then we do that. Okay, now it's telling me how to do that. No. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm actually in the wrong thing. So as you see, if you use the normal Claude, it's not working. But if you use this one, then, which is the app, I think I have to close that so that does not happen again to me again. So then again, you have to allow things, and it's then creating me a new repo for my GitHub with this URL. So if I click on it, I actually allow this chat. Okay, so actually no, I just want to, I go here now to the browser. This one I'm going to close. I don't need this anymore. So check. Then we can see I have now a repo called cryptos. Exactly. So what else? What other nice cool things I can do with that? So what we want to do now is we have this Bitcoin price. So let's put it on a website. So I just say it. Okay, sometimes these messages happen. It's not like perfectly done yet. So I don't know what is happening. We just don't want to do that now. Stop that. Okay, whatever. Stop. Okay, good. So now we have this. It is created. So what we want to do next is now create a very simple HTML page with no CSS and show the recent Bitcoin price and push it to the repo. So now it is actually creating me these things. Okay, it's an error, got an error, but usually it's fixing the error itself. If not, we can help it a little bit, and I show you soon then how you actually do that. Okay, it failed again, whatever. I will just where you can create the files locally. Okay, we don't want to do that, so now we give it a little help. So how we do that, we have here our functions, and we have this function create or update file, and we have push files. So actually we're going to use those functions and create and update, create repository, no, get file, create or update file. So, and we have push file. Okay, I think it's this one here. Okay, so we say it, okay. This is how it works. And now let's see if it's able to do that. Actually, we can take a look already and see if we already have something here. Oh, actually, it was kind of working, I guess. So we have this file here, which has some content and has the recent Bitcoin price. So this thing was actually working. So what we want to do now is we want to create issues. So now create me two more. No, I want to add more. I want to add two more cryptos. Create me two separate issues for that. So right now you can see we don't have any issues here for this repo, our repo cryptos. And now what's going to happen is we have to allow that. And now it's creating the issues, Solana price, and it says it just created two issues for us. So let's see, and here we have two issues created. I mean, this is amazing. And it's not like, issue Solana. No, it's like you get the issue with a well-descriptive text, very nice formatted. So if you're actually a developer, this can really speed up your development process a lot. And if you are not a developer and want to learn it, all the best practices about how to work with GitHub, it is amazing. So now I want to show you a little bit more. For example, we want to dive in a little bit into it. So as you already saw, you have different projects that you can follow. So how are you going to install that? Well, that's very simple. And I will put this README in the description below so you can just easily access it. So the first thing what you have to do is, if you're on Mac, for this is for being on Mac, but they have a quick start guide that you can follow. I would put in the description below too, and then you get all of this information. So the first thing what you want to do is you go to this location, and then, well, Claude is installed in this folder. Then you want to actually open it. And when you opened it, then you want to create a file, which is Claude desktop config.json. And into this file, you just put something which looks similar like that. So for example, for GitHub, you needed this kind of options to add it to the file. Actually, it looks a little bit more different. I'm gonna show you. I made here like the smaller version. So what you have to do is you have to copy paste exactly this one, and then get the GitHub access token. And here they describe you exactly how you're gonna get this GitHub access token. And here as well, you have like an overview of all the functions which are possible to use. So if you don't want that Claude does any mistakes, then you just say, okay, you just copy paste the functions you want to use. So for example, let's say I want to create a new branch. And so I will just create a new branch. So you just copy paste this, and then you say to Claude, okay, create me a new branch dev. It works like that. Then you give it the context, and then Claude knows exactly how to do that. So now it's gonna creating me a new branch. I have to check allow that. I guess now it will not do any mistakes because it knows exactly what to do and how to do it. And then we just created a new branch from master. Let's check if that was actually working. So we have this one we don't need. We have our project exactly here. So now if we go here, oh, sorry, that was wrong, Cryptos. So if we go here, now we can see we have the dev branch. So that was working perfectly too. One more thing that we could do now is like we have the dev branch working. And what we want to do is like, I think I would just continue now showing the things. So we have this GitHub. Actually this you have to do. And for the Brave search, it's basically quite similar. You only have to copy paste this, and you have to enter your Brave API key. On Brave search, you have like, I think 1,000 queries per month for free, and only then you pay. So what I showed you right now, you can do 100% for free. So some more important notes before we play a little bit more around with it is like, what is very important, you need npx installed globally. So for example, for me it wasn't working for a long time because I was installing Node or like npx with the Node manager. But this does not work. So if you use a Mac, install Node with brew globally, and then it's going to work. Then, of course, you have to have a valid JSON syntax. So the syntax has to be in this format. And this is like one MCP. And if you want more, you just make a comma here and add another one. So then what is very important, you have to restart Claude every time that you edit your JSON. Probably in the near future, they're going to adjust it. They want to improve it. But for now, it's like that. And it makes sense if you do changes to it, you want to make kind of a backup. So I suggest that you work with GitHub. And like that, you have a good kind of version control and can go back if you kind of destroyed your JSON. Yeah, exactly. So one more thing that we want to try out now is like we have this new branch. And what we want to do is creating a pull request. So first we want to do a change. So what we want to do now, we have these issues. And let's set Solana. And add SQL as well price display and the blah blah update price fetching logic including. No, we don't want that. We just want to add this one. So, but first we need to price, of course. So what is the recent Solana price? So now it's getting us the price of Solana. Okay. Add this information on my dev branch to the HTML and create a pull request. So just for reminding you, so if we are here now in our main branch and we click on the file, it does not have Solana. It has only current price is Bitcoin. So we just want it to be added. Set this information to my dev branch in Anthropic and create a pull request. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. If not, we're gonna help it a little bit. So it's knowing, okay, we have Bitcoin price and we have Solana price, very nice, the recent prices. Then it's kind of pushing it. Create pull request. It says the pull request failed. I tried that before. I guess it actually worked. So let's check it out. If we have a pull request, and here we have our pull request, and the pull request is very nice formatted. It has added Solana market cap, improved RTMS structure. So let's say what it was changing, improved the structure. Yeah, I would say a little bit. It looks a little bit more nice, I guess. So let's see if this actually worked. So then we just go back here. We go to the cryptos. Oh, no, sorry. We want to do the pull request now. So we have this pull request here. And now we're just gonna say merge pull request. Confirm merge. And we can delete our branch. This is best practice. And now let's see. Crypto. And we deleted the branch. Of course, the pull request is done. And here is supposed to be now our, yes, we have Bitcoin, Bitcoin, BTC, and Solana. Yeah, basically, I would say that's it for now. I really I recommend you to check it out and play around a little bit with it. It's very, very cool and I think very, very powerful. Right now it's only at the beginning. And you can actually do many things with it. You can like create your own. If we go back to the repo, to the main repo, you can see you have actually how it's called. You have a README, and you can create like your own MCPs at the end. So you can host them locally, adjust them, because here on the repo you have all of them in this repo. You have all of those MCPs which are already hosted, which are publicly available, but you can create like all of your own versions. Yeah, I hope you liked it. Like and to subscribe and to support the channel. And yes, see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.